Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. It is the weekend, so let's do the whole doggone thing. Saturday, December the 2nd, National Mutt Day. We've had many mutts in our day. I don't think I've ever had a purebred dog. All of our dogs are like this mixed with that, or that mixed with something maybe. We don't even know for sure. National Skip School Day, which will be easy right now because it's the weekend. Special Education Day. Business of Popping Corn Day. So apparently this is a big time of year for that. I guess people get those big tins this time of year, don't they? And World Computer Literacy Day. All of that stuff happening on Saturday the 2nd. December the 3rd, Sunday, National Roof Over Your Head Day. If you've got one of those, be thankful for it. Also, National Green Bean Casserole Day. What a random time for that. International Day of Persons with Disabilities and Make a Gift Day. All of that happening this weekend. And I'm super excited to visit with my guest today. Rex Linn is his name. I guarantee you've seen him. He's been in hundreds of movies and television shows. And I love the story about how he met Reba McEntire, who he's been dating now for a long time. I'm going to chat with him about that. But he and Reba put out a book. I think it's officially Reba's book, but he said he helped with it. It's called Not That Fancy. We're going to chat with Rex Linn all about it in a bit.
Give yourself a little credit.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, but it can also be expensive. Are you still paying for last year's Christmas gifts? Maybe you need better credit cards. We'd love to help at bettercreditcards.com. Find a card that's a better fit for your needs. Some like cards with points or miles. Others just want a lower rate. Find what you're looking for at bettercreditcards.com.
Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Given the choice, which would you prefer, Heidi? A traditional holiday season celebration or a solo vacation? Be honest now.
You mean like with a giant family or just a vacation?
A solo vacation,
away?
Just you going doing your thing or hanging out with the whole
I wouldn't want to go
family.
somewhere all alone, but
Yeah.
A vacation like us, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
would love
according to a
that.
new survey, about half of us, 45%, would take the suntan lotion and dash. 2,000 Americans in this survey, they said their travel plans found that 63% will be traveling this year, up from 41% last year. That doesn't mean they're going to be traveling to that ideal getaway that they want to go on, though. Many will be going home for the holidays to be with extended family. Among those planning a possible vacation, though, tropical getaways and small towns tied for the top destination. That's kind of interesting. Both 51%. How in the world are they both 51%? Followed in order by all-inclusive resorts. Oh, I suppose it could be a holiday in a tropical vacation that's in a small town. I don't know, maybe. All-inclusive vacations, family-friendly, snowy mountains. They all said that they're going to spend somewhere around $1,500 is the average for that getaway.
All right.
Surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by Genesis Gold, IRA.com. Heidi, did you know that providing positive feedback to a worker is a big part of a manager's job duties? Go ahead and tell me I'm doing a good
Yes,
job.
absolutely. It should be.
Am I doing a good job over here?
We'll talk.
Research suggests bosses should think twice about divvying out too much praise. Uh-oh, now I'm in trouble. The university, where is this from? I don't know, somewhere. It's foreign. It's got little dots over the letters. They discovered a tendency for employees to act arrogantly towards their peers and coworkers if they get too much praise. Researchers said it's especially true when privileged employees are already dominant. In this case, some are even willing to undermine their coworkers because, they're doing so well. I've actually worked with people who were kind of rude to other people because they thought they did a really good job. And I'm like, I've always tried. And if I ever worked with you, I sure did try to be nice to everybody. And I think I did. I don't know. Now I'm going to get some letters. We don't know everything, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, Big Screen, Little Screen, brought to you by InsuranceChicken.com. It's been more than 4 years since Season 2 of HBO's Big Little Lies, but Nicole Kidman says Season 3 is on the way. So if that's a show that you were waiting for season 3, they're like, it's just been, all kinds of reasons, but it's been hung up. But it's coming eventually, maybe. We think, probably.
Possibly.
NBC is the latest network to unveil their game plan for the strike-delayed TV season. So John Cryer has a comedy called Extended Family.
I really like John
They're going to premiere that finally, so they've been sitting on that for a bit. Also some holiday episodes of that and of Night Court. And then there's also, what else do we have on here? La Brea is another thing that's coming in January. So I've got the whole list if you want to see it. Law & Order is back again for season 9008. And the crown jewels are going on sale. Not the real ones, but the ones that you have seen if you've been watching the show on Netflix called The Crown.
Okay.
They're selling those jewels and many other things that are available. February 8th is when it's going to happen. I've got a list and all the details in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Give yourself a little credit.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, but it can also be expensive. Are you still paying for last year's Christmas gifts? Maybe you need better credit cards. We'd love to help at bettercreditcards.com. Find a card that's a better fit for your needs. Some like cards with points or miles. Others just want a lower rate. Find what you're looking for at bettercreditcards.com.
Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Now, your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. A study shows that PG-13 movies from today are more violent than R-rated movies from the 80s.
Oh, I'm sure.
How crazy is that?
I don't doubt that one
We just have
bit.
gotten so used to things that you're like,
Yep.
is that an R? Nah, PG-13.
Yep.
And 35% of people admit that they've used their cell phone to avoid talking to somebody in person.
I have.
How does that work? You pretend like you're on a
Just
call?
pretend like you're on a call.
You're like, I'm sorry, this is
It
really
works like a
important.
charm.
I gotta
It
take
works
this.
really great when you're in the mall and those kiosk people that like to stop you. If you just hold your phone up and pretend like you're talking.
Wait a minute. You're always pretending like you're talking on the phone when I get home. Are you not really? All right. This is a fun game I like to play with Heidi because she is so good at this. Would you rather? We're going to do that for the rest of this little break here. Would you rather never have air conditioning or never be able to use deodorant?
Oh, never be able to use deodorant because I hardly ever use that anyway. I
And
don't
that'd be one
sweat
way
a
to
lot.
keep people away from you, too, I guess. Would you rather go a year with no eyelashes or a year with no eyebrows?
Oh, eyelashes.
All right. Would you rather lose your best friend or lose all of your friends except for your best friend?
Well, you're my best friend, so I would have to say lose all of my friends except for my best
Oh,
friend.
you're keeping me? Sadly, I got rid of you, so just kidding. Would you rather live in a country with a low cost of living but horrible weather or in a country with a high cost of living with amazing weather?
Oh, gosh. If you had the money, obviously, and the high cost of living location.
Would you rather have 5 half-sized clones of yourself or 1 full-size clone of yourself?
Oh, 5 half-size for
I was
sure.
gonna say, I'm thinking of all kinds of fun stuff I'd have those little buggers doing. Okay, you go mow the lawn, and you're going to do the laundry. Would you rather have a face that everyone laughs at or a name that everyone laughs at? Well, I have both. What?
A name, probably.
All right, there's a couple more if you'd like to play the game. Would you rather? It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show. Excited to visit right now with Rex Linn, and you know him from a bunch of TV shows and a bunch of movies. Rex, do you even know how many projects you've been in? It's got to be hundreds, hasn't it?
Well, I don't know really, but it's got. By the way, hi, John.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't even looked on IMDb to find out. I've been fortunate I've been real lucky to be working as long as I've been working. So.
Well, that is very cool. And then a while back, you were doing this little film with Kenny Rogers and with Reba McEntire, and the love bug struck. And you and Reba have been dating for how long now? Quite a while.
Just a little over 3.5 years. Yeah, I tell you, it was funny because I love how Reba describes it. She says, "Oh, well, we met on a movie. We were doing a movie together." Well, the fact of the matter is, she was starring with Kenny Rogers on The Gambler. I knew the director, and I didn't even have an agent. And he came in and called me, and he goes, "Hey, I got a role for you. You're going to say yeehaw in a bar, in a saloon on a horse." And I went, "What?" And I said, "Great." And I was so excited. And I met Reba briefly, for 2 minutes. But we kept in touch. We had a mutual friend, Ed Gaylord, and Ed's my best friend. And I kept in touch with Reba. And then I was doing a series called Young Sheldon for a long time, and they cast her in it. And I called her and said, "Would you like to go to dinner?" And I didn't know what her situation was as far as relationships or anything, but I just called to ask her for dinner. We went to dinner, and we've been inseparable ever since. And that was 3.5 years ago. So
I love that.
So it's been fantastic.
So you meet in 1991, but you start dating 3 years ago. And again, I think there's even something kind of romantic about that, Rex.
Absolutely. Because I saw her periodically, even the date. When I asked her, it wasn't a date. I just asked her to dinner, and she said, yeah, she had time, and she was with some of the people that she works with, and they came to dinner. But, man, I don't know what happened, but something did at that dinner that night, and we didn't know it was our first date officially, but it became that.
I love it.
And so it was pretty cool, and it's been great ever since. The most important thing is there's been a lot of laughter in the 3.5 years, and I think laughing is the best medicine ever.
Absolutely.
For anything.
And there's a book that Reba put out, but you had a pretty big role in helping with, Not That Fancy. Let's talk a little bit about that book.
Not that fancy, baby. Matter of fact, not only is it just a book, it's now a New York Times bestseller book.
I love it.
And the great thing about it is, if you're a Reba fan, you get insight to her life and what she cares about. It's not just a recipe book. It's a lifestyle book. And the recipes in it, I of course, think that my recipe is the best recipe in the book. I don't know if anybody else would agree with it.
I'm going to have to try it. What is it? What is the recipe for?
Pecan smoked beer can chicken tacos.
I'm in. I'm sold. I'm doing this one.
I'm telling you, all you got to do is open that book and look at it and get after it. You'll thank me forever, or you won't. or you may not like them.
Again, the new book is out right now. It's a New York Times best-selling book, Not That Fancy, Reba McEntire. And then again, our guest that we're talking to right now, her boyfriend, and also helped put the book together. We're visiting right now with Rex Linn. And Rex, I'm reading here that you decided to become an actor when you went to see a movie. You saw this movie in 1975, and you left there and said, "I'm going to be an actor." Is that really how it all kind of came together for you?
It really is. I mean, I wanted to be an actor ever since I saw the original Wolfman when I was a kid with Lon Chaney Jr. And I love the monster movies. And of course, I love the Westerns, too, because I grew up in a little small town in Texas until I was 12. Then we moved to Oklahoma. But I love, when I walked in that movie theater in November of 1975, it was the Continental Movie Theater, biggest movie theater in Oklahoma City at the time. And I sat down by myself on a Friday, and I watched Cuckoo's Nest, and I got on the payphone, called my mom, and said, I want to watch this movie again. So Cuckoo's Nest is hard to watch one time. It's exhausting, but it's an amazing movie, and it still is to say my favorite movie. I went back in the theater and watched it again, and I just walked out and I told my parents that night, that confirms what I wanted. I want to do what Jack Nicholson did.
Yeah.
So that really was, he's really very much responsible for me moving to California.
I love it. Rex Linn has been our guest. Rex, thank you, sir.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and have a great weekend.
You do the same. Again, Rex Linn, and he and Reba put out this book together. It's called Not That Fancy. I've got a link to it in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Give yourself a little credit.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, but it can also be expensive. Are you still paying for last year's Christmas gifts? Maybe you need better credit cards. We'd love to help at bettercreditcards.com. Find a card that's a better fit for your needs. Some like cards with points or miles. Others just want a lower rate. Find what you're looking for at bettercreditcards.com.
Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The name Yahtzee got its name because, do you know why?
Why?
It was invented by a couple while they were on their yacht.
Really?
I had no idea.
I had no idea.
All right, fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The world's smallest park is Portland, Oregon. It's 452 square inches. It was designed for snail racing. All right. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
There's no such thing as Cornish game hens. They're actually just young chickens under 2 pounds.
Oh.
That's just a baby chicken. It's not a Cornish game hen. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
It would take 19 minutes to fall to the center of the earth.
Oh.
That's a long time to fall. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
3 inches of ice can support 1 person. 4 inches of ice can support a group of people, single file. And 36 inches of ice could support 110 tons.
Wow.
So keep that in mind. Several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com. Question, Heidi. 17% of people will celebrate this for the first time this year. I think our daughter did this last year. Friendsgiving. Didn't she do that last year?
I have no idea.
I think she did. Some of this stuff I've been holding for a while. I apologize. I've had all kinds of stuff stacked up here. And again, I know that probably should have been a while ago. But yeah, Friendsgiving. 17% celebrated for the first time this year.
Huh.
Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com.
Give yourself a little credit.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, but it can also be expensive. Are you still paying for last year's Christmas gifts? Maybe you need better credit cards. We'd love to help at bettercreditcards.com. Find a card that's a better fit for your needs. Some like cards with points or miles. Others just want a lower rate. Find what you're looking for at bettercreditcards.com.
Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. Safety Shot, a new blood alcohol detox drink set to launch next month in the United States, supposedly reduces blood alcohol content in less than an hour, and it makes hangovers a thing of the past. Using scientifically proven ingredients, Safety Shot is said to work by enhancing metabolic pathways that break down blood alcohol levels and create a protective layer around your stomach to prevent residual alcohol absorption into the body. What do you think of all of this?
Well, we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ingredients include a tailored selection of all natural vitamins and minerals and nootropics to lower blood alcohol levels faster than any other hangover cure while enhancing mental clarity. Safety Shot will be available at pharmacies in a 12-ounce can for almost $5.
Huh.
I don't think I'll be one of the first
I
people to
wonder
try
if it really
those.
works, though.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't sound like my kind of thing. Seems weird. That's why it's today's Weird News, brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list, brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. This is what Hollywood is kind of famous for. They're kind of famous for short weddings. People who get married, and not weddings, but marriages rather.
Yeah.
So I have for you some of the shortest weddings. Shortest marriages. Jennifer Lopez and Chris Judd, 8 months. Liam Hemsworth and Miley Cyrus, 8 months. Renee Zellweger, Kenny Chesney, that was a 4-month wedding, or a 4-month marriage. Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Esposito, 4 months. Lisa Marie Presley and Nicolas Cage, I forgot those two were even married.
I forgot about that.
It was only 3 months. Okay, now we're getting into the really short ones. Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries, 72 days. Pamela Anderson and Rick Salomon, 2 months. And that's still not the shortest. Mario Lopez and Ali Landry, 2 weeks. Carmen Electra and Dennis Rodman, I remember that.
Oh, I remember that.
It was a crazy almost 2 weeks. It was 9 days. And the shortest that I have on my list anyway, Britney Spears and Jason Alexander were married for 55 hours.
That's right. I remember that one too.
Such a bizarre thing. All right, there's your list. You can find it in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. Our quote today is from Lily Tomlin. I always thought she seemed like a fun lady. Lily Tomlin said, "The road to success is always under construction."
That's true.
It kind of seems like it is.
It
You
sure
gotta
does.
you gotta work a little bit to get through that one. So thank you to Lily Tomlin for our quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. They know a thing or two about quotes. They know about insurance quotes.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. It comes your way courtesy of GenesisGoldIRA.com. Take a listen to this story. Again, amazes me. This is from Colorado. Heartwarming reunion. A lost dog rescued after 2 months on a
Holy
Colorado
cow.
mountain.
Oh my gosh.
A tale of resilience, compassion, and canine camaraderie. The community at Myers Ranch Park celebrated a joyous reunion when a dog who's been missing for 2 months was successfully rescued from the Colorado mountains. The story unfolded when 2 intrepid hikers stumbled upon a furry friend along the trail, alone and injured. Undeterred by the challenging circumstances, the hikers attempted to befriend the distressed dog, only to face an unexpected challenge as one of them sustained a bite while trying to assist the wounded pup down the mountain. So I don't know if the bite was from the dog, I'm assuming.
I would
Probably
assume so,
not
yes.
from the other hiker, but, I don't want to guess. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, the hikers contacted Jeffco Open Space Rangers and Jeffco Animal Control for assistance. One hiker stayed with the pup, providing comfort and assurance,
That
while the
is
other
so sweet.
went down to get more help.
Even though they got bit.
Yeah, and I wonder if it was the bit one that stayed. I kind of feel like maybe it was not. In a fortuitous turn of events, a vigilant ranger recalled a lost dog poster that had been displayed at the park about a month ago. It turns out it was the same dog, paved the way for the heartwarming reunion. And there's some photos on here from their time on the mountain. And this dog, again, looks super sad in some of the photos and looks very happy in some of the others. Like after he was rescued, I don't know if it was a he or she, just after the dog was rescued, very much seemed very relieved. Be like, finally, someone's taking me home.
Poor baby.
This has been the longest walk ever. So I've got a link to that story if you'd like to read it. It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show this weekend.